We're all very excited because we've made a DJ course with you. This one I've wanted to make for a long time with you, Angelo, because I just think you've got a unique style that's very of the moment. The question I wanted to ask you was, why did you choose to do this with us, and why did you choose to do it with us now?
I wanted to do a course like this for a long time, and I finally had the time. While a lot of DJs were on Twitch streaming, I was busy writing and preparing this course. DJing has evolved. The art form keeps evolving with new technology, and I wanted to make a course that represented me overall as a DJ, not just from my scratch background, but everything I do when I perform live myself. I wanted to do it with you guys, not only because you've been asking me for years, but I knew that you guys would do it justice and would help me to make a course that would be understood well by everybody. Yeah.
Let's start with a question then, because Gogian has asked a question. He says, what do you think is essential in a DJ set?
Let me assume you're playing for a dance floor. You need to have a good balance of music that they can relate to, and I would like to think you could put some of your own personality into it with your own selections, and really think of it as a journey. And I know that's a cliche thing to say, but try not to think of your set as just one straight line. Try to make it a bit of a wave where there's peaks and troughs, the same way music is, not just slamming from start to finish. Think of your set like one of those tracks that you play that has an intro and a build-up and a drop and then a breakdown. A set is kind of like an extended version of that. You're controlling that wave according to how your crowd is reacting, whether they need more energy, whether they need a break. You're in control of that.
185DB New York says, I love the DJ Angelo vids. You explain things better with no ego. Most of the other tutorials are so self-promoting and don't get into the details like you do. And Charlie says, definitely recommend this course to any DJ just starting or perfecting your skills. Your presentation videos are very well put together. Keep it up, bro. So that's another happy customer there.
Thank you, Charlie.
And also, you use controllers, small and big, and you use decks. And so it's not really about the gear, is it? It's about the skills.
I started with turntables, but DJing is something you do. Turntables is something you use. And of course, now we have so many different options. So the art form of DJing can be done with any gear and all the technology. So really, I just love the creative art form of DJing, whatever you use. And in this course, we use the whole spectrum of gear out there in creative ways.
A really nice question, I thought, from DJ Alexis Anthony, who says, what type of people do I need to surround myself with in order to make a living from DJing?
The people who book DJs, you need to get on their radar in whatever way you can, because they are the decision makers at the end of the day, who are going to hire you, who are going to pay you. So you need to get in their space and do it in a smart way. Don't just be aggressive, and try to get them to notice you. I would say that's the best way. Be proactive. Your network is your net worth, as people say. Back in the days, of course, I used to hustle for residencies the same way as everyone else. But I use the internet heavily, and making content is why a lot of people know who I am. And I use YouTube particularly, kind of like an online CV, as proof of what I can do, having something to show people, because anyone can talk the talk nowadays. Talk is cheap in this industry, and it's so saturated. You have to make noise so that you attract the success you want.
So if you've just joined this, it's a very rare occasion. It's me live on our Instagram channel, Phil at Digital DJ Tips, with DJ Angelo as well. And the reason we've got Angelo on is we're talking about his brand new DJ course that he's made with us called DJ Angelo's Tricks and Transitions. Cameroni Music says, what's the best way a DJ can get recognized in a small town with no abundant music culture?
Well, I grew up in a pretty small town. The way I got recognized was I made a mix CD and I gave it out to bars and clubs, and I was lucky that I was given a trial. So I think the first step is to get your foot in the door, whatever way you can. Play for free, maybe for the first night, just to show that you're keen. Because from their point of view, they don't know if you're worth paying yet. They want to try before they buy. Just be prepared that you may have to hustle a little to get that chance. And then from then, it's a game of leveraging. Leveraging is a big thing about the DJ career. You use something to get something else. Your first gig, you can capture video footage of, use that to show someone else to get the next gig, put it on YouTube, email people the link. You know, there's all kinds of ways you can hustle, but leveraging is the key. Get the first step and then use that to get the next step.
Angelo has made an awesome DJ course. It's called DJ Angelo's Tricks and Transitions with us the Digital DJ Tips. It's surpassed all our expectations. You're in there answering queries and questions and getting to know your students, Angelo, and I know you're loving that. You know what he does anyway. You've seen him wordplay, tone play, scratching, beat juggling, and all the clever key and a cappella stuff that glues his sets together. If that's of interest to you, head off to look at the page now where we tell you all about what Angelo tells you all about his course.
This course is unique. There's no course like this. I can confidently say that because it's come from my crazy, strange brain and the way I approach DJing. I definitely try to find ways to take DJing in new directions. I really believe in this course. Everything I put my name to has to be of a certain standard. This is the best work I've done in the education space. It's going to teach you a great deal about how I DJ. A lot of you guys have been asking for it. Here it is. Check it out. You're going to learn a lot. Have fun with it.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Now, look, get good. Get out there if you can. Make the moments. We'll see you again very soon. From DJ Angelo and me, goodbye.